Look at this. The temptation is serious.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my...
You're gonna feel satiated. You're gonna feel full throughout the day. It helps with fat burn or fat loss, but
All the girls go holler, now all the girls go follow.
Guys, look at this. Who doesn't love these? Oh my, I'm dying inside. Like, it requires a lot of willpower to walk through this aisle and not buy any of these things. You know what? I'm hungry and we're in the grocery store shopping. You look. This looks so soft. So soft. My brain is like, we don't often speak on the psychological aspect of when it comes to making unhealthy choices. It could be a coping mechanism for like childhood trauma, just overindulgence, that aspect of it. So to sit down and really think about it, sometimes it could be deeper than what you can handle. Maybe actually speaking to a professional may help you to figure out what those triggers are so that we can overcome them and be healthier or stronger human beings.
Over my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends.
And just to speak on a quick debate, should you get frozen or fresh? The both are the same. It's just, this is just organic strawberries, put in the bag, put in the freezer. And if you do it at home, get the fresh stuff, put in the freezer, you'll get the same results. It'll last you for a while, right? So hacks I'll do with a fresh smoothie at home. I like to put this in my yogurt, and I'll show you how to mix the ingredients, which is better if you do this instead of getting a yogurt that's filled with sugar, because there's less fillers, less chemicals, I don't want to say less chemicals, but pretty much you can control the amount of sugar or the type of sugars that you add to your yogurt. You put your fresh fruit in there and you're good to go. And always, to help to fill those nutrient gaps, don't forget to visit upholdnutriment.com. You have your Seamoss Secure, you have your turmeric and ginger, so many great things on our website. Please visit, support.
Running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long.
I've upgraded my tuna game. I don't get just any tuna. This is line and pole tuna. I like to go for the skipjack wild caught tuna because this, again, the line and pole is what really captured me, and they have the lowest amount of mercury in this tuna can. So this is one of my go-tos when I go shopping for tuna. This is so nostalgic to me, sardines, and I didn't know they had wild caught. My mom used to always get this when she was tight on funds and she was on a budget. She would get this and she would make it with plantains, boiled plantains, and we would have that for dinner. If you're tight on funds, just go for some sardines, get you, individual packs. It's $2.99 for one, or you can get like the larger pack. There's right here, there's a 5-pack, and get the wild caught one. I'm not a fan of the fact that they're in the can. It has BPA, or most cans have the BPA lining, but I mean, what can you do when you're tight on funds? The Sweet Tooth hack, pineapples. I love pineapples. They're super sweet naturally if you get the right one. I tend to get the one that's already yellow, like mostly yellow. The greener they are, the less ripe. The yellow they are, the more ripe and sweeter. Bromelon, it's an enzyme that the pineapples have that it helps with fat burn or fat loss, but there's very little research to show how pineapples does aid in fat loss. But the bromelon itself helps with inflammation. It helps, like if you're in pain or you have a lot of muscle soreness, it helps with that. I think osteoarthritis, that's another thing. I know it's been used for cancer, and a lot of folk medicine, they use the pineapples, like the bromelon from there. So this is a overall like beneficial fruit to have it. And also the main thing, of course, digestive. It's a super plus when it comes to digestive issues. It's amazing. That and papayas, I get them both. When it kind of looks like this, that's how you know it's sweet. Oh my gosh, I don't know why we always come here when I'm hungry. Look at this. The temptation is serious. The temptation is attacking me right now. They got a whole plate of lo mein over here. Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Do you look at YouTube?
Yeah, we have YouTube. Yeah, we have.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
What is it? I'll give you a follow.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you. Or this may come off of adventure, but a lot of people forget this. Bananas. It'll help to cure that sweet tooth. Here's the trick. If you have a sweet tooth, eat a banana first, And if it doesn't satiate you, you still have those cravings for that cookie, then eat the cookie. But 9 times out of 10, because you're eating the banana, you're not gonna crave the cookie. It's just a trick. So when it comes to a lot of the unhealthier choice, they're high palate foods because they're higher in calories and they're low in nutrients. When it comes to eating stuff that's simple, we have watermelon right here. It's lower in calories, higher in nutrients. Therefore, it's more satiable, so you can enjoy eating your watermelons or a good amount of it. Of course, you can't, it's very hard to overindulge in things that are high in nutrients because your brain is sending signals to your body that you have the adequate amount of nutrition. Instead of having cereal in the morning, we have the oats here. This one, I was just looking at this and said oatmeal. This is not my favorite. I tend to just make my oatmeal from scratch. But if you're pressed for time, getting this, it's not too bad. You want to read the ingredients first to make sure that it doesn't have a lot of natural fillers or flavors in it that's going to, I guess, contradict or just work against health goal, because it's all about being healthy. I have the organic cane sugar, it has brown sugar, both sugars, but let's be realistic. You're not going to cut sugar completely out of your diet. Let's see how much sugar they add in here. There's only 9 grams of sugar, which is a plus. It's not 30 or 20. It's only 9 grams of sugar. It's first thing in the morning. Your body's going to use that glucose as energy, and it's going to start you right. Because it's filled with fiber, you're going to feel satiated. You're going to feel full throughout the day, and you're less likely to binge if you're starting your day off right. So having something like this, you're in a pinch for time. You have to prepare something at work. Read the ingredients, make sure that it's not loaded with sugars. A good add to this would be peanut butter, raw local honey. You can add chia seeds, you can add goji berries, your raisins. Have it in here and to go. And even if you don't want to purchase this, you can get your own little small containers at home, preset them, put your own cinnamon, your own sugars and things like that, and you can prepare at work. Therefore, because I know they have the rolled instant oats, the rolled instant dry oats, and you can just divvy it up into your own containers, put your own ingredients, prepare it for you while you're getting ready to go for work, and you'll have something nice and simple and healthier to help to sustain you throughout the day. At this one, it's conventional, but it looks like they add the blood to it. So you see the dry age look fresh, it looks more natural, but not this stuff. Like we could go for this one, because this one is super good, but it's super expensive. So the tenderloin steak, it's more tender. But when you're going for ribeye steak, yeah, even though it's grass-fed, it's beneficial. Like if they're eating the diet that they're consuming the food that they need to consume so that they can be healthier. But in turn, still fat is fat. It's high in omega-6. The fattier the meat, the more tender it is, so it tastes good to us. But when we're eating too much of the animal fat, it clogs arteries, and that's when you see people with high cholesterol and things of that nature. So when you get the leaner cuts, you can avoid that. Tenderloin steak is so nice. It's more lean, but it's just so expensive. For this little round thing, it's like, how much is it? For this little round thing, the cost is $23. Like, it's $23 for this little. Save me from binging and going crazy. But which one do I want? I don't like the imitation crab meat. They don't have the shrimp. That's all I have for you. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit like, and I'll see you next time. Take care.